I just can't wait to get home from school so I can get online and talk with my boyfriend. Feel your sweet embrace again. Take me to that special place again. Apart, floating on cloud nine with you. Heaven is when I'm with you. You are mine, you are mine.
Everybody, welcome back to the week 4 of the 2 Community Championship. I have Grist here with me.
Woo!
And we're gonna
It is 6:14 a.m. where I am.
It's a much more reasonable midnight for me. 14 past. Yeah, we are gonna wait a little bit longer before we head into the matches, waiting for some technical stuff to get sorted out. Like, I mean, you could probably assume at this point, you know how it goes. But we will get into the matches. Nothing like nothing we don't know about. It's just something that takes a certain amount of like minutes, you know. So it's gonna get done. We're getting there. And in the meantime, we can introduce the matches for today. I think we're starting off, obviously, as you can see, with Maddy versus CraftedCart. It's gonna be a very interesting matchup, I think. Like most are. Maddy, of course, the FL god. Sadly, no flashlight charts in this week's pool. So
yeah, very sad. So far, I think are we still gonna bother adding flashlight in the upcoming pools? Who knows?
We'll see. Yeah.
We'll see.
It depends on
the answer is probably not.
Person PayPal, you know. We can auction it off, I think.
Yeah. Just send it to the Patreon, yeah.
yeah, but we have to like make it possible to bid against, so Electric can also, you know, whale it up a bit.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
so true. You're right.
The same with HD, honestly. Like, just make Albert and be able to like buy every shard as HD if he really wants to. I think that's very fair and competitively
Very fair and balanced
sound.
indeed.
Yeah. No, obviously not happening, but no flashlights this week at least. That much we do know. There are a couple HD shards, but flashlight we'll have to see if it's going to come back. However, it is important to say that Maddie, although being probably the best FL player, I will say that's very likely, she is good at other things too. Like, she's not a slouch when it comes to both HD and normal play. So this is going to be tough for Crafted. We'll see how Crafted has prepared for this week. It is again stepping up in difficulty, you know, like the last week was a huge step up from the week before, and this is another one. I think the average is going up at least by one.
Yeah, it's more or less. It's genuinely like getting very hard. Even for us, it's getting hard for us to get, you know, decent sounding replays for the showcases.
Yeah.
We're genuinely struggling.
Yeah, and obviously things.
At the very least, I am. I don't know if silver. I think silver is the weak 5, but like, I am not doing okay.
I think decent sounding is very different sometimes from decent scoring. You know, like sometimes you have to make sacrifices on that end, especially with these types of charts we have this week, where it's it's pretty rough. Especially with the tiebreaker 777, like getting something that sounds even close to what's actually in the song, that's very hard. You're better off spamming, but that's obviously not going to be like super accurate. So, but yeah, most charts aren't quite that bad this week. We have more so some tricky rhythms, I will say. These are more like tech difficult charts this week, so maybe it doesn't like actually show that well on the star rating, actually, like how hard this week is. I think charts like Lights, Quirky Dog with HD, very tricky, you know. I'm very interested to see how some of these players are gonna pull off scores on this week, right? Because these could go like both really bad or really good, you know, some of these charts.
Yeah, like a lot of these charts, there are a lot of fortunes where you can just randomly miss somewhere and lose like 200k points just out of nowhere. It's very easy to lose points right now.
Yeah, definitely. I think most of these charts aren't that long at least, so you will have less to worry about on that front. I think World Execute is about 4 minutes, and Skateboard is like 3.5. Is that it? I'm not quite remember all the ones by heart. No, I actually have it in front of me. I can just use my eyes. Someone has actually taken the time to write down the lengths. Yeah, no, Mischief Forgot 4 minutes, and Sunrise to Sunset, it's the only other one that breaks 4 minutes. So the other ones are 2 to 3 minutes. Very doable in terms of that. So endurance-wise, we will not see anything too crazy this week. But yeah, I think there's quite a few charts that will catch you off if you haven't practiced. That's going to be interesting to see. I know at least Electro, you know, has shown up on the day and say, oh, I didn't play that chart before now, you know. As these weeks go on, especially from week 5 and 6 onwards. I mean, those are the 2 last weeks, but yeah, in week 5 and 6, you're not gonna get away with that. That's not happening. Sight reading, that stuff is nah.
Yeah, at some point you're gonna need to actually start practicing now, people. But hey, we'll see.
Yeah, but I think that, like, a chart like Lights, you know, it's a good example of something. You're not sight reading Lights either. Let's be real.
Yeah, there's definitely. I mean,
work.
you could, but like, it's not gonna end well.
Yeah. I mean, you could physically do it. You probably will lose to someone who has practiced the song. Obviously, very hard chart even if you haven't practiced. It's more about like being aware that okay, this is the kind of chart it is. If you haven't seen it before, it's a Max Tundra song with very tricky rhythms. It was a pain to chart and get those rhythms right. And it might not feel correct while playing it, but don't worry, it's just how the song is. Play Max Tundra if you don't like it.
I
We
just
do
want to say
love
though,
it.
like Max actually did see the chart
Yeah,
like
give it a big thumbs up.
before the stream, so very happy about that.
Yeah, actually, yeah, Max did say it is very accurate, the chart. So if anyone thinks otherwise, they can take it up with Max and himself, I think. Sounds good. But yeah, there's a lot of interesting ones this week. I think Quirky Dog, the legendary composer Kevin MacLeod, with the bangers such as Sneaky Snitch, you know, all the YouTube classics, non-copyright music. That is Kevin MacLeod. So fun to get one of those in for Quirky Dog. Otherwise, we have 3 Gloomhawk shards in total just this week, which is also pretty interesting. So you know there's gonna be some amazing backgrounds, as always with Gloomhawk. 2 of them are chiptune songs. One of them is an MaddyCT song, and the other one is Jace. There is also like one of those classic. I don't know if I know like the chiptune lore exactly. I think he's relatively old school. There's a lot of really old school names in chiptune, right? And the reason there's gonna be some chiptune, or has been chiptune, including this week, right? Like it's very easy to figure out the copyright for a lot of chiptune music, because it's loosely uploaded. You know, they just uploaded it and they don't really care. They give the license to anyone. Here we got all the shards. So yeah, we are seeing 7s now for the first time, I believe. In practice, we will have had 7s before as well, given that I think Fig Leaf slapping HD on it is technically a 7. I'm not entirely sure about the math there, but it should have been something close at least. Just pure star rating wise, but that's obviously like a bit tricky to figure out. Now we have Sunrise to Sunset. It's just a straight up 7. Very tricky chart. A lot of fast taps, runs with movement. Long chart as well, so that's gonna add on to it.
So we already did the coin flip before the start of the stream, but if you were in Maddie's position right now, Maddie won the coin flip. Like, what other charts do you think would have worked better for you in this scenario? Like, we already know what's gonna play next, but let's just not say. Okay, we're already showing it. Okay, so Maddie chose Sunrise to Sunset, but do you think that Maddie has the advantage for this?
Well, I've seen Maddie be quite consistent on these types of charts, where it's like a lot of stuff going on over a long time. I do think she has an advantage through that. Like, she's consistent. And that's not something we have seen like as much of from Crafted, but Crafted is surprising every week by like leveling up several levels. So that's the interesting part, I think. Like, will Crafted just show up and suddenly be massive? You know, could happen.
Yeah, it very much still could happen. And CraftedCart knows like pushover Ivor, so
Absolutely
we'll see.
Not. No, she has definitely shown that she isn't a pushover. I am looking at all the other charts, and I don't know if there's like anything super Maddie here anyways. Maybe like cooling. Cooling is pretty Maddie. I think Maddie will have a decent time with that one. Something shining too. Yeah. That one is also pretty manageable, I think, for Maddie. She could maybe FC something shiny, yeah. It's really not that bad, that one. Especially if you have some practice on it. Miss You Forgot is deceptively like that one is really hard to FC, I think.
Yeah, it's surprisingly really easy to miss there for whatever reason. It's just there are a lot of parts there when you can just lose your champ meter because he taps very slightly too late.
Yep. Oh, it's a lot of like tap runs in the middle. It's sort of the same thing with like Pluvialis Fulva, right? Last week, where it's like, oh, what was it, like a 5? has to be like
Yeah.
relatively easy, and you go into the like start of the chart. It's like, oh, okay, it's like a big jump chart, and suddenly there's like a bunch of taps, you know, like runs,
Yeah.
and it's like super tricky.
It just comes at you, really.
Yeah, and Mystified God is like the exact same genre, where it's like suddenly it will hit you with like these you know, and just grab your combo right out of your hands, ruining your chances of an FC. So very impressed if anyone actually manages to FC that one, but who knows? We have some very strong competitors with us this week, so obviously as more people get eliminated, it's gonna be like the cream of the crop of tromboners left here to watch. So
it'll be very interesting what happens here.
All right, and that means we can get into it. Yep.
All right, let's get it started.
Do that, yeah.
We have done what is called yapping for you guys. I hope you're proud.
Let's go.
All right.
Audio.
Okay.
Yeah, everything actually. Nothing is showing.
Is nothing happening? What?
Oh.
No, it was just very slow.
Reset. What? Hold up. Catching this one early, just we can make sure it's all good.
Okay, we did check beforehand if Spectator was working, and they said it worked. What the fuck? They lied to me.
Electrosat claiming crafted no spec.
SMH. They lied to me.
I think someone would just do that. Go on the internet and lie.
No. I don't believe it.
I actually do not believe it. I'm
That's
assuming something
crazy.
happened there.
People lie on the internet? What?
If she did check it out, she had Spectator on beforehand. I don't see why she would have turned it off. So it's probably just some kind of weird issue. But it's probably gonna be fine. We'll get there. So you can see the inner workings of our lovely multiplayer function. Ooh. Fun fact, this multiplayer function actually made for this. You would maybe not think so, looking at how it's going. But yeah.
Look, we're trying, man. We're trying.
Yes, I like this shard from Crafted into a no from Maddie. Pretty clean combo. Can we get like a can I have host into this shard? It's too easy, please.
Oh my god.
I'm enjoying this lobby.
I'm enjoying this lobby. I'm enjoying this lobby. I think
the song is too easy. Looking at the hardest difficulty in the entire shard pool. Too easy. I mean, besides 777. Of course. Block on exiting MP. Oh yeah, that thing is still a thing. Anyways, is that it for getting into the match? Silence. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Okay, are we good now? Alright. Alright, here we go. Actual match time, alright. There we go.
Both competitors doing very well so far.
Ooh, what a flip. Already Maddie dropping combo. But so is Crafted losing champ in the process as well. This is not good. This is gonna be at least 100k more than that even.
Yeah, we see like the taps coming in here. Hearing much more manageable for Maddie.
500k difference already from the get-go.
Yeah, there's plenty of spots where both competitors here will lose combo. But Maddie's just like keeping it going between all of those, right? Like in those small tap sections and these jumps right here, like she's not missing. And Crafted struggling.
Yeah, well, he did technically kind of miss. Oh, there we go, dropping both players.
Both players.
Champ meter's all gone, but Crafted with a 1.3 million deficit already. This is massive.
Yeah, those tap patterns right there are quite interesting because on paper, they're actually really easy. Like, you just do 3 fingers, like in sequence, and you probably will not miss the gap as long as you do it fast enough, just because of like how some game mechanics work. But that does require you not to be like too late. If you're too late,
but Maddie drops
an
combo
instant
there,
miss the gap. Yeah.
But 2 million. No, Crafted is really struggling in this chart, as you can see here with this 2 million difference. Maddie maintaining a very, very strong lead here.
Yeah, we do see some spots here where Crafted is nailing something and Maddie is dropping. But overall, Maddie is taking more of those in her favor.
Look at him just vibing.
Showing some like...
Look at him. Look at the tromboners in the background just vibing. Look at him.
Absolutely amazing backgrounds, of course. As you would expect from a Bloomhawk chart.
It really is what you'd expect from a Bloomhawk chart. Another massive break-in for Crafted. This is gonna be massive, like absolutely massive. Already at 3 million difference. Maddie just showing pure dominance here.
Crafted showing that she is very much capable of nailing these patterns.
But
the success rate, yeah, the success rate is just not as high as Maddie. You see another champ lost right there.
This is crazy. This is a crazy lead. Maddie's just been pulling off some insane leads lately. Like even last week, right?
Yeah, Maddie obviously a very strong player to be in the losers bracket to begin with, so it's kind of understandable in that regard.
Both
she
players
is
dropping
rank 5 on the leaderboards, only behind Illuminati, Talent, Albert, and Electra.
This is insanely dominant. What the heck? Yeah, I guess it's clear. It's clear for us to say like who's winning, right?
Oh yeah, this chart is over, so it's pretty fair at this point. I think Crafted has been punching above her weight a lot this tournament, but this is gonna be the toughest challenge yet for sure. I mean, besides facing Electro, of course, that was also obviously a very tough challenge, but one that Crafted did end up losing, hence why they're in the losers bracket to begin with, right? So we will see if they have something up, if she has something up her own sleeve here, as it is her map pick now, Crafted. Maybe Sunrise to Sunset just wasn't something she had practiced really. I mean, that's a very valid strategy, not like putting equal amounts of time into every chart. So I do think...
Yeah, I feel like for tournaments like these, you'd probably want to train on something that you're very comfortable with or very used to.
Yeah, if you can pick up like 5 or 6 charts that you think you can do really well on if you practice, you can probably ignore the rest if you really think you can clutch those 5 or 6, you know?
I mean, you can't really miss the tiebreaker if you feel like you're gonna go into a tiebreaker. All right, Crafted has chosen Something Shining from Killer Blood as the next chart.
Something Shining is
Crafted and Maddie both in
relatively
the chat
short.
right now.
I'm enjoying this lobby. I think we should
Oh
give
my
Sail and Toast as a
God.
good call. So the Shining, pretty short chart, has like pretty similar pattern to what we saw in the last one, but they're a bit less speedy and
There are quite a few break patterns here, though.
Yeah, I wouldn't say they're few and far between, but they're manageable, these ones. As we are
All right,
ready to
both
get
players
into
ready.
this
Let's
second
go.
match. All right. And most importantly, 126 BPM. Very important to know this.
And here we have the Beachy from the lovely Space Kid.
Yes.
Our draft is already dropping combo there very early on.
Yeah, not the end of the world. But of course, yeah.
And there we go. Maddie did drop, so this is now basically just an accuracy. Oh, never mind. Combo drop again from Crafted.
Yeah, we're gonna see more combo drops. That's for sure.
Even more combo drops there. That's not what you want to see from Crafted right now.
Yeah, struggling with some of these rhythms, Crafted. It's not quite getting the mouse movement to catch up with the actual rhythm.
Ooh, Maddie dropping champ meter though. This is huge.
There's a dip spike.
Both players come back out here. Maddie somehow coming out of that better than before. With a gap now at 370.
Bigger sequences there, really. Crafted dropping quite a lot of combo, like even back to back. It's gonna tank a lot of points from that.
Gap's widening quite a bit here from 370 to 400 now.
Another.
And who's gonna play the best solo?
Really good conversation from Crafted. Happy you'll see neither player missing coming out of this self-play solo.
Almost missing there from that solo.
Big misses, we just see another one coming into Crafted. Basically sealing the deal as the start is over.
Crafted with that champ drop near the end.
Yeah, but
how unfortunate.
Is just not quite feeling that groove, you know? Like, I don't know if you ever felt that yourself, Chris, had like that, like, really good day playing trombone champ where just like you're hitting everything, you know, like you're just on point. That's usually, like, for me at least, about the mouse movement, you know, like you need to aim together with your left hand, like the actual inputs. Often if I'm a bit slow or I've had a few too many, you know, like maybe my hand is like a bit too slow to catch up, and it's like like
your aim just feels very sluggish, right? And you're just
that happens.
You just feel that you're not at your best.
And I feel like that's kind of like what we're seeing here. I'm not suggesting, of course, that Crafted has had one too many. Let's be clear, but it's just that like slight bit of like tension, you know, like we know Maddie can do these things. Yeah. And that's causing her to miss on like these random spots, really, that I know she can do because she keeps doing it in other places, but she will just like consistently like miss here and there, and that just tanks her score compared to Maddie, who's showing a lot of consistency here.
Yeah, I feel like that's Maddie's greatest strength right now, is that she's always cool under basically these tournament situations, because she's done a lot of tournaments before.
Yeah. In many different types of games, you know, like on speedrunning, you know. Tetris.
Tetris,
bunch of stuff. So yeah,
like she was also playing on an Osu tourney like a few weeks ago as well.
Yeah, right. basically, like, this is just another Friday for Maddie, I think.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
And it's gonna be fully
Just
auto-buster.
those years of tournament experience coming into play here, just playing cool and collected. Anyways, this is Crafted's pick again, right?
Yeah, it has been
Yeah,
fully
Crafted.
auto-buster.
Oh boy, Neum. So I'm saying Neum.
Yeah, this one is a
I don't
very
know.
tricky one.
It feels, yeah, it feels like fast, and yet it isn't for me. Like it's not fast, but it feels fast.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's like kind of the like common thread between like a lot of these charts this week, where it has like a lot of these taps in between longer notes. That can really mess you up, and you gotta be consistent. You gotta have that rhythmic consistency, especially with your aim. Like you cannot be late to a lot of these notes because you will randomly lose combo. So as we head
Alright,
into
both
this
players are ready.
match number 3, I'm hoping to see Crafted really lock in. We already have a miss coming in, but yeah, these patterns are absolutely brutal.
Well, the hard part is that's gonna get even worse from here.
Well, that is actually like quite a big dip spike, I think, in the context. But yeah, okay. Crafted is not quite
Trying to
finding.
catch up here. Maddie needs to miss here for Crafted to get any catch ups on, but they both trade on Battle one note.
Yeah, they trade one there.
But seems that Crafted recovered there much better than Maddie did. Never mind, as I've said that the gap widened by another 70k.
Yeah, finds another one right there. And now we're kinda getting out of the free B zone. Like the rest now is just coming out of this section here. There's no more tries to play of this card.
Oh no, that champ drop from Crafted.
Oh, both?
And both players dropping champ here. That's very much a surprise. Both of them dropping the same note again. So far, this is looking like another blowout for Maddie.
Yeah, Maddie's just kind of raking in the points as we go on. Both players are obviously missing, but he's just missing way less. That's a very good way to get a lead.
Not getting any patterns here wherein she can capitalize off of the misses from Maddie.
Yeah, there's way too many points in these sections, right? Like, even if you saw like FC outside of these triple sections,
a champion on the slow portion here. This is the quote-unquote slow portion.
Yeah.
But yeah, very unfortunate there.
Maddie though, like
Maddie at 90% approximately.
Yeah, you'll love to see such a great score coming in tournament play. The chart obviously like very, very tricky with the 4 notes. I did talk about that last week as well. When it came to Picnic, it had like the same type of patterns. I mean, you will see that sometimes in charts because it's like you could chart those as slides, but they're a bit awkward from the charter's perspective and also the player, right? Like they're a bit awkward because they don't. Often, if they're like in between short notes as well, especially, they will kind of mess up the spacing. So sometimes you end up just okay, but I'm gonna have it be taps, and then it really matters if it's like a 2 semitone trill into like a 2 semitone next note, or like whatever, even like a 3 semitone, like that kind of stuff, like at the speed of it, you know, like all that stuff really affects how awful that feels to play. And in this chart, that's really I don't call it bad, like, is it's fun. It's good, you know, but it's like it's so hard. It is really hard to play, and yeah, this chart and the triplets is super challenging on those patterns. Fully autobuster. All right.
Maddie going for the HD pick here. Maddie's home turf, man. This is home turf.
Is it Maddie's pick?
HDFL? Yeah, because it's modded. HDFL, it's definitely Maddie's home turf here.
All right. We are ready to head into it.
Yo.
Yeah, pretty long shot for HC this. You're gonna have to see Crafted like not mess up early, just have a good start here. I think mostly it's for mental sake, you know, like if you get off to like a really bad start, you just feel so bad.
Both players basically dead even so far.
Yeah, looking very good so far.
Yeah,
Some awkward
that's just
accuracy. But yeah, that doesn't really
very
matter in the grand scheme of things. See one combo break there.
Dropping combo there. No. Oh no.
Yeah, plenty of shard left to trade that back. Yeah. I would like to put Crafted in the lead
for Crafted though.
I think we're basically the first time in this match we do see a Crafted lead here.
And flipping right back with that combo drop.
Okay, we're gonna get into a bit harder stuff. Ooh.
Both of them hitting that, that's nice. Okay, Maddie dropped combo though, but it was close.
Yeah, Crafted held the first part there where Maddie actually missed, but a bit more knacky on the latter half of it. We do see some more of these like quote-unquote random misses, you know, coming in here from Crafted. Just gonna put her further behind. Now increasing the gap to 600,000. About 550.
Such a significant increase here.
Maddie just not like letting these notes on the easier parts go at all.
We're here on the final portion of the song, I believe.
Yeah, I think it's about like a minute left.
Approximately, yes. Crafted here trying to hold on, but 830k and rising.
Yeah, they're just looking really tough. I don't think there's like any hope even if she FCs at this point. It's also a tough fast when they really have a champ break.
Champ, that's... I don't think there's enough chart for Crafted to get back into this.
Final section coming in here. That's probably gonna be it, yeah.
You're actually hitting these quite well still.
Yeah, a lot of the...
Color me impressed. Crafted's doing quite well there for a bit.
Yeah, I mean, that's really the story of this match so far, right? Like, we are 4-0 now to Maddie at match point, but it hasn't been
no, there's still one more point.
Slaughter by... Oh, yeah. I am very used to this being a best of...
We're playing the 6.
Best of 9, yeah. This is a best of 11. Yeah. It's versus 6. Match point will be later, of course. But, yeah, to my point is... It has been no means been like a slaughter in terms of just raw gameplay. It's not like, oh, this is just like a massive skill difference. It's just the consistency difference, right? Because they're both missing on like the same stuff. It's just that one player is like missing way more often, you know, like on that stuff. So. Not sure what I'm looking at here. If I'm Crafted, I think maybe something like Memories of Blue could be interesting. Memories of Blue has like pretty tight spacing where it's easy to mess up if you don't know the chart that well. But that would be kind of banking on the fact that Maddie hasn't practiced it that much, which, I mean, I don't know if that's
might not even be true, yeah.
Yeah, I don't see why you would think that, so I mean, of course, yeah, there
Yeah,
are
at the very least,
11
like you'd
charts,
expect
but
your opponent to have played every chart at least once. You know, like there's
yeah,
that
yeah, I think
expectation.
that's probably
All right,
to be
crafted
expected.
using world that execute me.
Ooh, that is a very interesting pick.
I
Okay.
was not expecting that pick. I was
Yeah,
expecting maybe something like cooling or
this is an
quirky dog.
extremely jump heavy map. I take it
Jump
back,
heavy,
actually,
tap
like,
heavy as well. Like just there's just some
yeah,
patterns here that are like, pretty much just tapping to the rhythm.
I
Which
think,
seems that Crafted was struggling with earlier.
yeah, Matt, this is right up Maddie's wheelhouse as well, I think, so we will
I mean, considering that, like,
see how it
Maddie,
goes.
when we first showed these charts off in the showcase, Maddie said that, like, this is the exact same rhythm as the Nosu, so. But Crafted, you're coming off stronger than Maddie on the start.
Yeah, we do see
Barring
a
any
second.
misses. Oh,
We
as
do see a
I've
jump
said, Bap, no, I cursed Crafted, no.
Ooh, Maddie doing really well here. Keeping champ through that entire part. But this is not just like one diff spike, this is not really letting up. So this will require a lot of stamina.
Spike. It's not a diff spike, it's a diff mountain.
Yeah, this whole piano section, this is really, really tough. As we have already seen the lead grow to 1 million.
Still holding on to that
Matt is
champ meter.
still holding champ.
Crazy run so far.
Oh my goodness, she's out of it with champ intact. Very impressive there from Maddie. Miss there coming from Crafted.
1.8 mil.
Yeah, not gonna be a big deciding
Not
factor,
much
really.
chart. Well, there's still quite a bit of chart, but
yeah, I mean, this kind of lead coming
from
out
what
of
we see from
the
Maddie,
diff spike, I do think it's honestly kind of impossible to come back from something like this because there's a lot of
given Maddie's
points
current
condensed.
performance,
Yeah, I mean,
it's
the start
very
just gets much
unlikely.
easier afterwards, right? So if you're that far behind in the hard section, you're probably not gonna gain the lead in the easy one, you know? Bit of a brutal chart this in that aspect for sure.
Crafted dropping champ there.
Yeah. This being the easier section, of course, does not mean it's free. Plenty of spaces to miss. And this also very hard part. Probably the hardest part of the chart coming up right here.
Crafted dropping even more, no.
Right here.
Okay, Maddie finally drops champ meter there.
Yeah.
But coming out of that a lot better than Crafted. Recovering the champ meter very quickly.
Another champ right there from the Crafted. At this point, Crafted is fighting to not fall behind by 3 million. Which I think she's going to be able to pull up.
Amazing solos coming from our players here.
And free jazz. And she will manage. Crafted avoids the 3 million points difference. I think that actually
that was absolutely
does make her
brutal.
the real winner. No,
but I hope all of you here are adults and have an appreciation for freeform jazz. I hope someone got the reference there.
We do have one point match here for Crafted to pick her potentially final shard. Not quite sure what I'm looking at this point, given the things left in a pool. I mean, I think it has to be Memories of Blue or Lights, honestly. Quirky could be interesting.
I mean, Lights is a very complex like rhythm.
Yeah, right. Like,
oh, okay, we're going with Cooling here. All right.
Yeah.
I mean, it is gonna be a Hail Mary pick here. There's not much you can do.
Yeah, I mean, it has to rely on like Crafted having practiced really well, right? I think is Maddie is really good at this kind of stuff. I think so. It's all or nothing. Match point. Players are ready. Let's get into it. Good signs coming out of Crafted here, at least, like not.
And there's the combo drop there.
And a couple ones there too.
Multiple combo drops already coming in.
Maddie just not doing that enough.
Maddie not missing so far though. Alright, I think we're coming up to the chorus here in a bit.
Yeah, I mean, I did say I think this is a map that suits Maddie pretty well, actually. And it's because this rhythmically simple chart with a lot of like snappy jumps, like that's exactly the stuff that Maddie's pretty amazing at, right?
Yeah. Ooh, Maddie dropping trap there though.
Yeah,
oh, but so it's Crafted, trading it right back. Gap already at the 1 million. Not much short left here, around like 40 seconds left. 1.5 mil. That's around like what? 5% approximately of a gap?
Oh, I have no idea what the max points of this one is, but does seem about right, yeah. Maddie not giving a lot of opportunities here to take back the lead for Crafted. Here's just generally struggling to maintain that combo here. Very nice combo there from Maddie.
Maddie's just very strong in this chart, as we have expected.
Yeah, holding combo that entire second right there. Probably gonna keep it till the end. Given that the rest is fairly simple. Yep. That's gonna be a 3 million difference.
3 million difference.
Seal this match. It's gonna be Maddie taking the win.
Maddie 6. Oh, that is massive. Especially in this part already. That is such a massive win.
Yeah, showing a lot of reasons to be scared. Being at the other end, if you're her opponent, and of course the one who will be your opponent now is going to be Illuminati tomorrow. That match, I don't remember if we have a time for that one already. Should we announce it? Isn't it not tomorrow?
No, it's on Sunday. It's on Sunday.
Oh, sorry, Sundays. Yeah, I get confused by time zones again. Because I saw Saturdays is Sunday, and that's just because it's past midnight for me. Anyways, yeah,
it is. Yeah. I mean, for me, it's on a Monday 3 a.m. So, 4 a.m. rather.
Well,
So
we
I
can
love.
congratulate Maddie yet again for
Very
a big
dominant
win.
win there.
That does, however, mean that Crafted is out of the tournament. So we will have to say goodbye to another contestant. But what a performance from Crafted in general this tournament. Several upsets coming in as the underdog into a lot of these matches and just taking it. Very, very cool to see. Pretty new face to this community and like the big picture, you know, like facing up against some people have been playing since like beta, like Salient, you know. I think it's very cool to see new players coming in and doing this well so fast.
I distinctly remember that like Crafted went up a lot in ranks while playing throughout this tournament.
Yeah, I think they started at like 40 or something.
Yeah,
Very beginning
now
qualifiers.
she's at 26.
Yeah,
it's actually crazy.
All right, but that does mean we have basically the next match coming up right away.
Yeah, we're
probably gonna be a small
to
break to prep between the contestants. I don't know exactly how much, but it's not gonna be that long. And we'll be back.
It was like 5 minutes approximately.
Approximately 5 minutes. It's gonna be Beta versus a Random Noise. That is Sierra Beta versus Random Noise. Stay tuned.
On the top of your room, I thought, here I come, I yell and take a leap too. Remember to put on silencer, exactly like our mother's words. We forget about spiritual, but the stain will not be gone, though the violence is familiar, and the touch of their fingers, bitter and sweet. The flavors are not yours to seize. Don't ever give in, please, Camellia. I was the one to venture, settling only for more. I've poured out my everything inside. With grown up eyes, you'll see some men are pigs, some girls are the same. Why would their lies stop tonight? Remember to put on silencer, exactly like our mother's words. We forget about spiritual, but the stain will not be gone, though the violence is familiar, and the touch of their fingers, bitter and sweet. The flavors are not yours to see. soul of a naked man looking for more. Looks like you still stand. Let me finish you, bang, bang, bang. Remember to put on silencer, exactly like our mother's words. We forget about spilled wine, but the stain will not be gone, though the violence is familiar, and the touch of their fingers, bitter and sweet. The flavors are not yours to seize. Stay living free. Nobody is born a fighter. There isn't enough space for all of us. You don't have to act so tough. No one can make you budge. Nothing was particular, though somehow I was so obedient till now. See how their blood is wild. Don't let yourself corrupt, Cornelia. Picnic, picnic.風になって夢うつつ得体の知れない化け物がまた僕を蹴飛ばす前にあの丘の上で走ろうよ。ブルーベリーの苗たちは日向にいるのが好きだって友達だと思ってたのに僕とはちょっと違うみたい。幸せな毎日幸せな毎日幸せな毎日だね。まあるよかの上おむすびフリスビー花も君も水も星も僕の
And welcome back. We are now gonna have a very professional match between Sierra Beta and Random Noise. Both players having practiced
totally
extremely hard.
definitively practiced.
Yeah.
They practiced so hard.
We had to pull them out of their gaming cave because they were not keeping track of day and time anymore. They were so into boning.
Yeah, they both bought their own hyperbolic time chambers, and they were actually training for 1,000 years.
Definitely 100%. So obviously the same charts as last time. And we're gonna start off with one of the charts we haven't seen yet, actually. Lights by Max Thunder. Interesting first pick, I have to say. Like, it's coming out swinging. Especially interested to see this, given the amount of practice, you know, these players both have had.
This is gonna be very interesting to watch.
I'm expecting a lot of mastery, you know, coming out of the hyperbolic time chamber. Surely they have nailed these rhythms.
Surely they'll both get FCs. It's just gonna come down to accuracy.
Yeah, I think so too. And I think better you knowing that this is like a strong point, you know, like the ACK. It's definitely gonna be amazing to watch.
Definitely gonna be interesting. Definitely gonna be interesting.
This is definitely an aware moment.
They totally practiced, guys. They totally practiced.
All right, we are ready for an amazing show. All right, let's see if we are getting bamboozled or not.
Sierra versus Random Noise. Sierra come out of this slightly better than Random Noise, though.
Yeah, I do believe that Beta has, in fact, been in that time chamber.
Already a 300k difference.
A bit more inclined to believe Random Noise, yeah. Both players
seriously playing this very well, though.
Yeah. Those loose champ there as well, yeah. Not a massive deal. 700,000 gold lead for gold lead, I say. I've been watching too much League of Legends. Point lead, of course. Better.
SMH. Oh, Beta dropping combo there and champ, but so did Random Noise.
Yeah, I think this is gonna be traded back. The way this is going, this is gonna be a misfest from both players, I think, in some of these sections. But we are out of maybe the hardest part. There's like this thing coming up here, that's pretty hard too. After this bit.
Random Noise dropping champ meter there. As I mentioned his name.
Bit of a slower section, but that should be fine for both players. It's this one jump here, yeah. Both players does miss up, but that actually takes the harder end of the trade.
But it's only gonna break it down to 1 by 100k.
Yeah, 1.2 million, in fact.
1.15 though. 1.1.
Yeah, but we're showing signs of weakness here. Amazing.
But Sierra comes out of that.
Flawless from both competitors with 80 and 72% respectively.
Amazing.
Obviously a very hard song though. This is a very tricky song. As much as we can make fun of it.
That was clean. That was clean.
Yeah. This is a 6-star that doesn't account for the fact that the rhythm is all kinds of messed up. So yeah, this is like I would say this is probably more like an 8 in reality in terms of raw difficulty. You know, like if I were to put the difficulty on it myself just manually, like this is a really hard chart. But yeah, no, it's great performance from Beta, despite that. Not
what
sure.
do you think Random Noise is gonna pick?
Oh, good question. I feel like maybe something like Something Shining is a good start. Mystery for God would
Is
be
something
interesting to see.
Shining or maybe Memories of Blue? Because we haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much random noise is factoring that into his own play. We will see.
Oh
But
yeah,
Memories of
okay,
Blue, as you
Memories of
say,
Blue.
this one is interesting because, I mean, if you haven't really looked into the charts that much, you wouldn't know, right? But this one, I do think you lose out a lot if you don't know the song by heart, like a little bit, because it will gain you a lot of like comfort in the rhythm, which is otherwise very punishing because of the spacing, right? Like if you do a
Yeah,
note hold too long or whatever, misread the rhythm, you will definitely miss the gap in the start. So very punishing in
it's
that regard.
very brutal.
Yeah, for a 4.445, right? Like it's quite easy to mess up.
All right,
So
both players are ready. Let's go. I believe Random Noise there was kind of struggling for the first few notes. A little
yeah,
lessy.
thank you.
And a flip.
Volume in my throat.
Random Noise with the advantage here. Sierra at 100k.
I don't know if Beta put on HD or something. Suddenly expecting the melody to come back. Or was that even a megalomania? I'm not
Oh, they
entirely
hit
sure.
though. They hit that slide. A very steep slide.
Yeah, with the high, if you up the scroll speed a bit on this, which I hope the competitors have been doing, it does feel a bit more manageable as slide, but it's still very tricky.
Random Noise still holding onto this lead for quite a bit.
Yep.
But Sierra getting like 10k points so far just through Act alone.
I'm very interested to see if they can hold combo here. Nope. Both players dropping combo.
Both players
But
trading
Beta
that
dropping
combo
it twice though. And a gap miss, as I talked about. There it is. The chart's
Random Noise playing this
really
very
punishing
well.
for a start. Combo drop from Random Noise will even out a little bit, but it is a 250,000 still.
As long as Random Noise doesn't
And
drop
another
Champ Eater
combo.
here.
And a champ.
Hero dropping.
Yeah,
No.
getting hard punished
Sierra's not
by
able to catch up
the...
anymore.
And I think that's almost gonna seal it coming into this last bit.
And a few more notes. None of them are doing the wiggles. I'm so disappointed.
Yeah, with the new update, you can actually go for those quite safely. It's in that like octave range or whatever you call it. Like
Yeah, it's so
it
sad.
doesn't punish you that much. Okay, we'll Random Noise clutch it out.
There's not much song left. So I would, unless like Random Noise just completely drops like
There's a
multiple champs.
slowdown here. Yeah, and that did get him. But it's not gonna be enough. It's too late.
Dropping champ
means
eater just at the very end
1-1.
there.
For the first time today, we will see not a sweep. Not that it's been that many matches. It's just been one before this, but it's
1-1,
1-2-1.
1-1.
Yeah, Random Noise is showing like a lot of more
We
comfort
have
in
we have
those
a
type of
fight.
charts.
We have a fight here. And
Just
Sierra
make me
here got
question
a
like
lot of
the
choices.
validity of their claims, you know, like in terms of their amount of practice they've done, whatever. Now I
I mean,
do believe
I
Beta a
believe
bit
it.
more.
I believe it. If they actually practice, they wouldn't be dropping those random champs.
That's kind of true, yeah, from Beta. That being said, Random is doing very well in that situation, you know, like if
Yeah.
that's indeed like a zero practice run, you know, like that's a pretty good one.
Sierra choosing Sunrise to Sunset here.
Yeah, I think that's a very good pick for him. Just going for the raw difficulty makes sense. Whenever you're like higher ranked on the leaderboard, you're probably better at that stuff. That's just like a rule of thumb. You can almost say that for like about any player, you know? Like even Illuminati versus Maddie, you know, like higher difficulty, probably you're gonna do better. That doesn't go for every chart because it depends on the type of chart, but this is just very like standard difficult chart. I would say like it's not very techy.
Yeah.
It's just hard, right? So it does make sense, I think, and we are ready to head into it. Longest chart of this week.
A full 4 minutes. Dear Lord.
Absolute banger though.
Random Noise already dropping combo bear.
Of course, this is the curse of Manny for both of these players if we are taking how hard this chart gets. No, I mean just like this chart is. No one is FCing this.
I mean, no one in this current week.
No, not a single person playing the video game from World Champ right now is capable of seeing this as 1x. I will eat my pants or whatever happens again this next month. Like these patterns here, right here, like, those are extremely hard. And
yeah, that's hard.
Yeah, no, they
very easy to miss live.
That's not the only spot either, right? Like there's so many spots. There's
yeah.
so many spots in this chart.
This chart goes hard.
This is a 7. That being said, Beta coming out of it better as of now. But not massively, like this is, okay.
Oh, never mind, getting traded immediately after.
Yeah, I mean, it is slowly growing, but it is growing for Beta. So Random Noise is gonna have to pull it back here. But we do see a champ drop there from Noises. He's gonna widen the gap. Almost up to 1 million now. And with that, another champ right there. Inching closer
this
to
chart
the
has been very rough on Random Noise so far as we're entering the midpoint of the song.
Yeah, he's not really handling these fast inputs that well. Like, of course,
there's
like,
this
both players, yeah, but both players are missing those. That's fair enough. But like short sequence stuff like this, we see Beta just going through it like no problem, and Random is kind of like consistently missing the gap there. Like it makes a huge difference. This will be a section where runners can at least build up that champ meter and combo. Try and clutch this final section of the chart. Ooh. Really bad spot to miss on,
immediately after.
Not boding well for Random.
Not what you want to see right now.
And despite the champ drop from Beta, this is just...
What is going on?
I do believe our tromboners are starting to gain sentience. Trying to break free of this more coil.
Are you trying to break free? They're trying to escape. Get them!
We'll play too well in this other second though.
Sierra's doing very well if we take his word that he hasn't actually practiced.
Yeah, after that lights play, I'm actually not sure if I believe that, but obviously, but a very strong player. It's not that I don't expect much from him. I know he is a very, very good player. And he's showing it.
We're approaching the last 30 seconds of the song here.
Very odd gap miss right there. I did not notice it from my end. So another one there for Random Noise again on these faster notes.
You're just
And that's
going,
gonna be it.
doing the BM.
Okay, better bring it back 2-1. I mean, this is kind of what I expected,
2.3
right?
mil difference. That is crazy.
These kind of shards do suit beta very well in this competition. He just handles a higher speed gameplay slightly better. Has good ack, good aim. Will just clutch a lot of these patterns far more consistently than Randomness was able to. But of course, there's many shards to pick from, and that's gonna be Randomnose's decision right now. If I am him, I mean, he did well on Memories
Dog
of
would be
Blue.
fun.
Yeah, maybe HD is the way to go right now. I don't know how much he's been practicing the HD.
Yeah,
But,
we don't know.
Oh, he's going for
World
the
of
aim.
Okay, we're going.
Okay.
Okay. We
Interesting
see
pick.
you. We see you.
Yeah. I mean, this could definitely work too.
Yeah,
It's
this
all
could go
on
both
that one
ways.
section, though.
Yeah.
This is all
Whoever
on the
hits that
piano
better.
section. Yeah. I mean, obviously, if you both players just miss everything, that's one thing. But like, if you
Sierra
come out
just
of this
asked,
with a bad
wait,
one,
we have HD question mark.
not on this one.
That bodes well. That bodes well. Crazy.
Yeah. All right, let's get into it then. Not HD on World X.
Not HD. Thankfully, this is not HD. Thankfully for beta.
Yeah, but on Quirky Dog and My Skateboard Will Go On, there is of course HD.
We demand
As
Quirky Dog.
Anyone who have paid a smidge of attention would know. See a miss coming in here from Random Noise, another one there, and another one. But I don't really think it matters. What matters is this. Let's see how they do. Champ break from Random Noise. Beta is not letting up. Okay, that's break on board. Just as I say that, it's real.
It really is a cancer curse, isn't it?
Yeah, it is so real. But yeah, he's just doing very well, Beta. It is growing, but not by
Random Noise looking like struggling here, though.
Yeah.
Oh, dropping. Oh, both of them dropping here, both trading.
Another player like, oh, okay, but getting a good run at the end of there. Will snatch some
Random
points
Noise
through that.
coming out of this way better than Sierra did.
I mean, that's a stretch. I think
slowly pulling it back.
Oh no, yeah, those are
never
really
mind.
Rough misses right there. Just not having the correct input timing. Missing like 3 times in a row on a flat note, but you don't want to see that. Ooh,
no, not another drop there.
Yeah. Really rough spots to be missing in for Random Noise. That's gonna make this lead suddenly that 400,000 leads, you know, like that's doable. You can get away from that. Now it's 800, almost. That's hard. We're gonna have to see like an insane ending section on that diff spike and nothing but greatness leading up to that. I don't know if there's
1 million difference. Can Random Noise pick this back up?
Yeah, I don't think there's like enough
here.
points in that tap part. But with a combo up there, so oh no, never mind, that's rated.
He really needs a really good ending here.
Okay, here we go. Good start for Random Noise.
600k.
Ah, but they're
Combo
himself
drop.
there.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
that's gonna seal the deal, I think. Yeah, because even if you wanted to the right there, I don't think there's enough points. There's not 700,000 points in that section alone.
I mean, you're gonna need to rely on Sierra missing a lot.
Yeah, I mean, he would be missing, but like, you would also have to like FC the hardest part of the chart, which is just not very feasible. And the lead is in fact growing.
Yeah, I don't think I'm a fan of freeform jazz anymore.
I don't know what that is. Yeah, it's more like trance.
Yeah, and the point goes to use beta. Oh yeah, right. Yeah, so you just missed the 4 notes at the end. Just think it's like, oh yeah, right. There were notes after. Oh, Sierra ran out of breath. Oh no.
Love to see it. All right, that's gonna make it
funny.
3-2-1. Minimum
I believe this is now Sierra's
shots
pick.
left.
Yes. Or wait, is it Sierra's pick? Yeah, cause like 1-1, then yeah, okay. Oh, it's randomized. That's okay.
See, this would be easier if we just did lose your pick. Okay, I don't really understand why we do.
I mean,
But-
this is anti-sweep picks. Oh yeah, we're getting pretty, dog. Woo! Rock, boom, honk, background, draw.
First time today, Quirky Dog.
Who can play HD better?
Space Kid popping up in chat. We'd love to see that too. But yeah, this is
You'll
a
love to see it.
very fun little chart from Dream Honk. Pretty tricky rhythms on this one too. Especially with the HD, I think. I'm honestly scared for both players here, if I'm being very honest. This is something I can see both of them doing well on if they practice a lot, but you know. As we are ready to head into this match number 5, I'm curious to see how this is gonna go. Let's get into it.
All right.
Because, you know, sight reading with HD is not really ideal. Both players
Random
gonna...
noise behind my 100k here already.
Yeah, better go to groove in now.
Are we sure that Sierra didn't actually train?
No, I'm pretty sure I did. I'm pretty sure it's missing. Not sure he trained on Memory Blue specifically, but seeing this come out, yeah, this is a bit above what I expect on like a no training HD.
There's no ways people's sight reads are this good in HD now. There's no way. There's no way people are that good already.
Yeah.
Aw, no one's doing the trills.
Yeah, the trills are actually okay.
Beta's still running with this combo though.
That is definitely a negative with
Oh, never mind. Both of them dropping
HD.
champ.
The drills do become way
400k
harder
the
on
random
HD.
noise left.
It's shrinking a little bit here yet. And growing. Well, it's going very back and forth. But all in all, it's growing in Sierra's favor. And as we're getting to the end,
There's no time. There's no
Yeah.
time.
finish for both players, but that's gonna be
Point to
4-1
well.
in Beta's favor.
Crazy. Well, at
Starting to
least,
get scary
Random
now.
Noise currently still has 1 point, so it's not a complete sweep.
Yeah, I mean,
it's very much
charge
still
left.
possible to come back up here. Given like the charts that we have, I feel like
Definitely.
Randomize would have an advantage on maybe something shining.
I would say clear of my skateboard if I'm Randomize at this point. I think Beta has shown that he handles HD just completely fine through that play right there, and Randomize, I don't believe, as he isn't like an avid HD player, I think that's enough reason not to pick that chart. So that leaves you with Cooling, Autobuster, Something Shiny, and Miss You Forgot. Out of those, I think Something Shiny makes the most sense.
Yeah. Maybe
It's gonna be
fully
Autobuster picked by Beta.
Autobuster.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, from Beta, obviously,
Yeah,
like he can pick any of the
higher
other
raw
four, right?
diffs. Yeah, definitely.
And he should have the advantages on paper. But of course, that depends on the fact that, like, okay, but Sierra needs to keep up whatever he's been doing, whatever he's been taking, you know?
Yeah,
To
there
get
is
to
that
this point.
assumption.
Yeah, there's an assumption there. There's an accusation. We are ready to chart number 6.
All I'm saying is that Random Noise still has a good shot. You don't get to rank 9 by being garbage at the game.
Oh, I was not insinuating that at all. Yeah, no. I think that definitely.
Alright, starting off, Random Noise already behind by 100k.
My point was more the fact that this chart, for example, is in Beta's favor hinges on the Beta actually keeping up whatever he's doing.
This is that's a crazy start actually. Already 500k ahead of Random Noise at the start of the song.
You see the performance enhancers kicking in here for Beta.
Ooh, Beta dropping the champion there. But
I just had to cast the cursing real quick, don't worry. Gotta make it even.
Sierra dropping another. It's gonna be a huge for Random Noise here. 300k in that one miss.
Beta just popping off right now. He's just doing so well.
Dropping. Oh, never mind. Sierra's still holding on to that combo.
I don't think Beta can even miss. It's like impossible. He cannot be casting curses. Yeah, what the fuck? He's doing so well. What on earth is going on? That was so good. I don't even care about the casting curse anymore. That was an insane transition from Beta. That was really, really good. And that's going to put him 1.5 million points in the lead. Holy moly.
What a play.
Oh my god.
Not dropping champion of her either.
Yeah, you're allowed to drop a few of these. That's fine. That's understandable.
They're just outperforming right now.
Yeah, no, that was...
What an insane run.
Very close match. Pinch emoji. Very close match.
Pinch emoji.
That was... Yeah, that was really, really cool to see. Actually, genuinely. Beta showing some... of the, like, yeah, I think that this is like something he's gotten much better at recently. That's the thing. But Beta wasn't traditionally like a very high speed player. He was an act, like he would go for FCs type of things, you know, like when he was climbing the leaderboards before. He wouldn't really speed it up. But he's been doing that recently and gotten really good at it. Like he nailed some really hard patterns on really high speeds, and he's showing it right there. Like that one was super impressive. That transition there when it switches octaves, it goes right down again. He held combo through, champ through the whole thing. And combo through most of it. That was really good.
Yeah, he's out here showing us like why he's really, like he said, in rank 6.
Yeah, and you would think like, oh, rank 6 versus rank 9, it's like super close pinch emoji, but Beta is just like, nah, you're not him. Like, he's showing the top 6 is super stacked. That's where it's all at, you know? Oh, goodness gracious, we have the last HD coming
Random
in here.
noise, the Hail Mary. If he gets this, this could be the start of a reverse sweep, and that will be very interesting to watch.
Yeah, match point here. It's all or nothing for Random. He's going for the HD. He's giving it a second attempt.
He has to do it.
I mean, this is a longer one. It has less tricky rhythms. It could work, definitely. It will require him to lock the hell in and focus on whatever is coming up. It's not really a reverse sweep, is it, if you are already on 1 point. It's high value. Okay, match point here. HD on my skateboard. Rough jump right there from around. Nice go put him with another combo that included about 300,000 in the deficit. Better putting a combo right there.
It's really showing dominance in this match right now. Even though that gap is very small relatively.
It's still very much within arm's reach for Random Noise this one. He's keeping it very close.
They're trading misses back and forth right now.
Then we have a couple ones in succession there from Random Noise, but it's going to put him much further back. Nicely handled by Beta right now. This is really hard.
Random Noise dropping champ here.
Yeah. More what to expect,
Beta still staying strong here with this combo. Well done.
Yeah, it's getting like super small. Besides that, like one position, it's like super small differences here between Beta and Random Noise, but it's enough to matter a lot in the points department. With this song not having like some massive spike. Yeah, it's going. Oh, rough.
Random Noise still fighting here though.
Losing his
getting damaged
right
quite badly, losing the champ meter there. Sierra still staying strong after all this time.
Now it's just kind of falling apart here for Random Noise. We've got a 1.4 million? Nah, 1.3. Lead for Beta. And we are kind of out of chart to bridge this kind of gap. Even with that trade of champ meters, that's not gonna help. And that's gonna be it, I think. Not to call it too early, but I think we are in the final stretches of a Beta win. That's gonna be Beta taking the match 6-1. We do see not a clean sweep this one, but still a very dominating performance from Beta.
After the first point that was lost, Sierra just took it right back, just completely. Amazing work from Sierra Beta there.
Yeah.
Which means we now have we now have the matches for Sunday. For Sunday, we're having Salient versus Sierra and Illuminati versus Maddie. Ooh, this is gonna be very fun to watch.
Those being eliminations matches are brutal. We are really getting into the culling now, where real contenders are starting to like drop. You know, like next week you could say like any of these players of the four, they have a chance. They have a real chance. You know, and it's gonna be so hype watching those face off. It's gonna be rank 4 versus rank 6 and rank 3 versus rank 5.
Well, seed 3
Well,
versus seed 5, but
seed,
actually
sorry.
their
My
rankings
bad.
do matches their seed, don't they?
Almost. You swap Maddie and Beta, I think. Yeah. That's it.
Yeah, because Beta's 6. Yeah. Oh, this. Oh, they want to do 777 before the matches. After the match. All right, let's get that done.
Do they want to do miss as well? Just so we get a miss in? You can ask them that. Yeah, that's fine.
Let's go. Paper seed called. Oh boy.
Large number 7 with fries here.
I want some fries. The heck?
For anyone else has seen this chart, very ridiculous spam heavy chart with a lot of really tough, speedy like melody sections in between that kind of like pull you between like having just hardcore spam the keyboard and suddenly like super accurate, speedy tapping. Very, very tough chart. Probably underrated at a 9 almost, just because of that. Like that is so varied, but very tough. And we are ready to head into it. Of course, Beta has win. This is a show match, but it's gonna be fun to see.
I can't wait. I'm still hoping that someone makes it. Some of these matches end up to here, because it's gonna be a very hype tiebreaker.
It's possible for next week.
Oh wait, is HD enabled? Oh god, HD is enabled.
Classic. Just fix that real quick, I guess.
Oh no. Oh no.
I think HD is completely reasonable on that chart, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, completely reasonable. Yeah. It's free TT. You see, it's free TT. I mean, it's for free TT. Yeah, so true. Random noise. Yeah, is just playing for the entire chart right now, completely unaware. Yeah, I don't think he knows.
I'm using
Chat does he know? Chat does he know?
I'm using wooding.
I'm using chopsticks.
Oh, true. I am using.
Wait, no, that's you. You are. You did. That was you. I'm on stick control.
Don't know. Chopsticks a very good option for breaking the keyboard if you do want to keep your fingers intact. I did try swapping over to fingers after.
Just connect your
2 fingers.
No, just connect your keyboard. Just connect the Guitar Hero controller and then have that act as your tooth.
Why have?
And just do frets.
5 buttons if you can have. I don't know how many buttons.
Oh, you can also do
that.
I was thinking about the strum because you can hit that multiple times. Like
yeah, true.
You know, because you can just strum up and down very quickly.
You would have to map it on like a.
That'll be hilarious though. Like imagine like someone with a Guitar Hero controller like under like in front of them, while with their mouse just going up and down.
It has to be
like going
to key release and like key press, right? So it's a bit tricky, but
yeah,
it could happen.
Yeah. But you know, it'll be funny.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the core of Trombone Champ, is that we do things because we thought it would be funny.
Yeah, we don't talk about that one mod on Arty Modman. It's of course banned for this tournament. Let's head into the real 7-7.
Oh wait, why are you setting that back? Zara, what are you doing? Oh, okay, I see. Oh.
Let's go. Yeah, I've thought about that too, Crafted. It's a bit interesting to think about, but we'll get into that when the time
It's not a
comes.
massive advantage though, because of the
You can't really do
slides.
slides, yeah.
Yeah, it's like that. You can't do that.
That's why I thought about a midi theremin. Would be amazing for slides.
That would be
Let's focus
interesting.
on this last match. 7-7-7. Like, here we go.
Alright, Paper's child, I suppose.
Let's push the scores.
How is Sierra gaining points from this? How are they gaining points?
He's breaking harder.
He's just better.
I think I'm like doing fine on this part right here.
Oh my god, Sierra actually got champ there, I noticed.
Yeah, he did completely fine on that section. This section is also basically kind of impossible. But he is continually getting more hits in. Yeah, you can see the lead building like this consistently.
How is Sierra actually hitting these? This is crazy.
Sierra's looking pretty good at this video game.
Sierra's got champ!
7.
Oh, never mind, dropping champ meter there. Isn't gonna matter though.
Sierra has champ, he has a car, he has women and money. What more could he ask for, you know? And he also has this match security in the bag already. He's chilling.
Oh my god. How is he having champ meter in this? What the hell? It's going brrrr.
Oh, I full combo the ending. They're not quite on my level, clearly, but...
Yeah, they don't have the chopstick strap down.
True. No, that was a Spanish strategy.
I don't have that down. I only have an A on here.
Yeah, fun match.
I only have an A. I feel bad. I feel like garbage now. I feel like I'm garbage now.
You just don't cheat enough. You know, you're not playing dirty. You know?
Yeah,
you have to
I only
get your
play
hands
with
real
two
dirty for
keys,
this, right?
I play with two keys, and I don't have. Yeah, I don't have. I don't have. You know, I don't have game tweaks. I don't have. I'm not optimizing the game. I don't have like a set scroll speed and like. Oh my god.
I don't think just like what is it called when you like slide your finger across the keyboard? Would be a better strat for that than two keys.
Forgot.
Yeah.
Such a chill song. I really like the song.
Yeah, a bit surprised we didn't see this come out of Annie. I think about it so far.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, I get that like some parts here is very easy to break on, but
yeah, but like
this is a lot more for consistency. Yeah,
I think this kind of speaks to like the confidence levels of players when they go into a shard, and like, 'cause obviously you don't know the other players' scores as long as they don't like play everything in public, which is pretty easy to turn off, you know.
Yeah, but just like what everyone seems to be doing recently.
Yeah, right. So that's fair enough. So maybe like people just don't feel like they're doing very well in this start. I think that was the case for like FL last week as well, right? Anyone who wasn't Maddie probably didn't feel like all that amazing playing that because people.
Yeah, Maddie just like outright putting herself out there as like VFL player. That is immense psychological warfare, and I really respect it.
when you have like parts like that, you know, that we just had, I think it might like demoralize the player a bit, like in terms of like, okay, maybe this is not the chart for me, you know. But obviously, like in a 1v1 scenario, like that's entirely relying if the other player is actually better, right? Like, if you're still better than the other player, you're good to go. You can just pick that.
Yeah.
So
you really just need to be better than the other guy.
yeah, and I think that's something that's going to be hammered in as we go on here, because I think from next week onward, right? Like we're kind of really it's really stepping up the difficulty level from now on. So you're gonna have to play some charts you're not totally comfortable with.
We're not even sure if the tiebreaker is rateable.
Oh yeah, it's definitely not rateable. I'm sure of that actually. Not in a million years, but
I can't believe I agree to that. Yeah, we have like 2 songs next week that are technically unrateable, right?
yeah, I didn't actually keep count. My philosophy on it right now is that readability is not the most important thing for these charts.
I mean,
it's a bit of like an arena, right?
Yeah. I think like one of those is like completely fair. The other is it exists. Anyways, back to the match here. Sierra Veda just 1 mil difference again. This is a really strong showing today from Sierra Veda.
Yeah, this clearly shows that Beta has at least played this chart before. To put it that way, because you can tell from the way
or at the very least, like knows the song enough to know
you can
what
say
the
that too,
patterns would be.
Yeah. Obviously, like being able to like listen to a song and intuitively understand like what might come up is of course also a skill, and using like the note length communication to your advantage like that, it can make you sighted really well on something like this. But he's showing a lot of like confidence in like all these patterns. I do think he has to play this once. That being said, both players do fairly well. Not quite my tempo on that one, but
Are they rushing or are they dragging?
oh, I don't dare answer that, but seems to me that they're dragging. There we go.
So you do know! Well played from Sierra Veda there.
Yep, he's gonna take it. Again, then, thank you so much to Random Noise for participating. That will be his last match of TTCC 2024.
For this year, yeah.
Yeah, so we're...
he's
not getting banned.
We're probably gonna have one next year.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, it's not getting banned for next year either, I think, unless he does something, you know, but, you know, he's very welcome, and we'll looking forward to seeing him, hopefully, next year as well.
Next year, yes.
Who knows, maybe he'll be a rank 1 by then, you know?
Yep.
You never know in this game. Will next year have the same prize pool? I mean, I'm sure the person who wins the prize pool will just save it to donate to the next prize pool, right? Surely, double it and give it to the next person. Surely.
Surely. Yeah, by 2028, like, the prize pool is worth more than the Federal Reserve.
Yeah, it's just like the fucking Norwegian oil fund of like $1 trillion or something.
The entirety of OPEC got their entire GDPs together just to fund this show.
Yeah, sounds about right. Bone on. Alright, but let's, before we head off for tonight, I think we should just quickly assess the match times for our next matches of this week. Again, it's Illuminati Salad versus Maddie, and Salem versus Sierra.
Oh.
After these matches have been concluded, it
no,
is...
that's fine, we can just assume, based on who won. Sierra Veda versus
you know.
6-1. Yeah, you know how it is. Yeah, we'll see you on Sunday.
Yeah. This will be posted as well, so you don't have to look at the VOD to check the times.
Yep.
Of course.
It should be on the Twitter, on the Discord. I refuse to call XX. I will keep calling it Twitter.
That is based. But yeah, unless you are in Asia, maybe even East Asia, you are gonna see this on Sunday, so you can keep that in mind at least.
Monday, technically. Monday 3 a.m. JST and Monday 5 a.m.
Yeah,
JST.
unless you are in Asia, is what I meant. Yeah.
Yeah. This is gonna happen while I'm sleeping.
Yeah.
It do be like that. It do be like
might
that.
Get some fun guest casters in for this one. I think that's gonna be very hype if we do get that to happen. So
Hope,
look forward to that. Absolutely hype matchups, by the way. If there's any like, 2 matches you want to tune into, it's these 2. Holy moly! Of course, like besides like finals and stuff.
And
like
week 5 as well. Like after this, like whoever wins this will be fighting on next week on the semifinals week.
Yeah, because the best thing about this is that these are really different players, but still has like some things in common, you know, like Sailing with the HD, you know, like has a lot of really insane FCs. Maddy with the more like technical stuff, very techy player with the FL and the kind of tricky patterns. Like it's a super interesting matchup. Then you like Beta versus another side. I have no idea who's like super favored. And it's gonna be so fun to see.
I genuinely don't know who's gonna make it out of next round.
I think everybody can like assume higher seed takes it, but you don't know. Like this is not gonna be a guaranteed sweep for anyone, for sure.
Yeah.
I would be very surprised if any one of these become 6-0s. Very surprised. I do not think that's gonna happen. So, thank you all for watching, I suppose.
Yeah, we're now gonna go into a raid, I believe. There should be someone playing right now, I believe.
Yo, raid Shorty, Willow Shorty.
No, they speak English. They speak English. Yeah.
Chat is in English.
Alright, raid's coming up. All aboard the raid train! We'll see you on Sunday and or Monday for losers round 4.
Super fucking close raid. Pinch emoji.
Pinch emoji.